A girl from humble background and studied in a social welfare residential government school stood on the top of the world. When the opportunity knocked on my door, when the opportunity knocked on my door, I did not think too much. I grabbed it, whatever was offered me. And I came from a small, tiny village which doesn't have any kind of facilities like transportation, hospitality, and many more. And my parents are farmers. When I was a kid, my father went to learn electrician from my village on a bicycle. And he learned electrician, and at the same time he did farming. And equally for my brother and me, he gave the best education, or whatever he did a great for us. And I did schooling up to 5th class at my village. Then after that, I got admission in social welfare residential school, and there everything was started. My first summit. When I was in 9th grade, I got this opportunity to climb Mount Everest. Standing on top of the Mount Everest, I felt a profound sense of accomplishment, and I drive to pursue even more greater challenges. Then accomplishment drive, conquering smaller peaks, honing my skills through rigorous training, embraced the challenges of mountaineering from the very beginning. Then I took the challenge of 7 summits, the 7 continents' highest mountains. Continuously pushing my limits and embarked on more daring expeditions and reached new heights both physically and mentally. Then those 7 continents, 7 expeditions taught me so many things, and then pushed the limits, dared to go beyond. I've learned many things facing harsh weather conditions and physical hurdles. And there are many more. I've gone through many challenges and difficulties I've gone through. And then leading the first expedition, after 7 summits, leading the first expedition, wanting to give back to the society, the community where I came from. I led a team of students from my school to Mount Everest Base Camp this year, 2023, to show them that despite of their circumstances, and then play it forward, find your peak. Using my limits and experiencing the beauty of nature, I discovered, I learned, I learned many things and shaped myself in a person I am today. And I remain grateful to the mountains. Life-altering experiences. So, a very first mountain, the Mount Everest. Imagine I was 13 years and 11 months. But when I started my journey, my first step, I was 13 years, 4 months. My 9th class academic year just started, and I got the opportunity of rock climbing. That was my first step. Rock climbing was my first step. They have selected, there are more than 300 schools, residential schools. They have selected 2 students from each institutions from 9th grade and inter first year. So I was luckily in 9th grade, and I was very active in sports. So they selected me from my school for rock climbing training. See, that first step took me to Bongir. There's a huge rock, and it is 650 feet height, a single rock, Asia's second highest rock. And imagine, they are telling me, the instructors are giving me instructions, and all the students, and they are telling me to climb that rock, that 650 feet rock. Imagine, ela ekkutarandi idi. my feeling is like that. Ela ekkutarandi idi. And they're telling your 5 days training will be here only, on this rock only. We will teach you complete basic rock climbing. And it was so scary, and there are many questions are running in my mind. How it is possible? How it will be possible? How I can climb? Still, they are giving instructions and many, they are explaining everything about equipments and rock climbing, but still many questions are running in my mind. But if I would not take that first step at rock climbing, maybe I would not stand here today. Then there my first step was started. Then after I went to many basic mountaineering course, basic advanced mountaineering course, and then I went to winter expeditions. They have selected, out of hundreds of students, they have selected 2 for Mount Everest. And this is the Operation Everest, from social welfare residential schools. They wanted to, build the confidence, courage in all the youngsters. So they have started this Operation Everest. So as part of that, out of hundreds of students, two students were selected for Mount Everest, and that is my first summit. So, see, training part is completely different. Of course, it is different, and climbing Mount Everest is more dangerous. Yes, but see, there is only 2 ways to climb Mount Everest. One is from Nepal side, and other way is from Tibet side. So I climbed from Tibet side because there's two reasons. My coach, Mr. Shekhar Babu, he climbed from the same way, a solo climber in 2007. He gave the training like how we can climb. So he trained us like that. And the other reason is, below 16 years are not allowed from Nepal side. So I was 13 here, and there is no rule from Tibet side. So I chose that way to climb Mount Everest. There are many difficulties on the way to reach the top. And the most breathtaking moment for me during the expedition was, I was very close to the summit, Mount Everest top. I think another 15 minutes and I'll reach the summit. And I saw lifeless body. And see, again, I was 13 and I scared a lot. I scared a lot to step forward, but my vision, my goal is very close, and I can see the summit, and what should I do now? But I don't know, I think in a flow, I was just stepping forward only. I was just stepping forward only. That was one of the breathtaking moments for me. I scared a lot, but after 52 days, the 52 days of expedition, after 52 days, on May 25th, 2014, I reached on the top of the world and became the world's youngest girl ever. And after my summit, I think I'm lucky, after my summit, even China also banned under 18, nobody can climb now. I think I'm happy and I'm luckiest person. So after that, I took the challenge of 7 summits, and every mountain is different, they have different difficulties, challenges. I've gone through all the challenges and difficulties. I climbed Kilimanjaro twice. Once I went with my school students, and another time I went with one celebrity. Then I went on each continent highest mountains. Then my last summit was Mount Denali. See, that was something different. Teamwork is very important, and strong bonds are very important in life, I think. So I have an experience, like during my Mount Denali was my last summit. During Mount Denali expedition, I have an experience like I was very low, and I was struggling to carry I was very low and slow. I was struggling to carry my gear and food and everything, because there will be no porters. The mountain rule is they will not allow the porters to carry any gear or food, tent, and etc. So we have to carry each and everything our own. So that was a big challenge for me. I practiced 4 5 months before going to that expedition, but still I was struggling because it was little steep climbing. So my team was helped, the entire team, we were 4 members, they have helped me to carry my bag, gear, a little bit they shared and took me up to the next camp. So teamwork is very important in any kind of situations or in any activities. So that was my experience during a Mount Denali expedition. And that was, I completed, that was last year. Because of COVID, it was extended 2 years. Because otherwise I would have climbed it in 2019. So that is my journey. And there are many more experiences of my expeditions. There are many challenges, difficulties I have gone through. And then my school taught me the 10 commandments. When I was in a school, they taught me 10 commandments to motivate ourselves. And those 10 commandments I always used to remember whenever I feel low during my expeditions, during my day, whatever activities in daily life. I used to remember and motivate myself. And the first one is, I'm not inferior to anyone. I think this is true. If we have a clear vision, nothing will stop us. I think this is true. Then I shall be the leader wherever I am. I shall do what I love and be different. I shall always think big and aim high. Yes. I shall be honest, hardworking, and punctual. And I think this is very important in everyone's life. I shall never blame others for my failures. I shall neither beg nor cheat. I shall repay what I borrow. I shall never fear the unknown. This is also true, I guess. I shall never give up. One of my favorite commandment. Whatever the situation I've gone through, and I made it to the top. And then my support system, of course, everything was started with Praveen Kumar sir, Dr. R.S. Praveen Kumar sir, IPS, who was the transformation success of Telangana Social Welfare Residential Education Institution Societies, and the man who gave me opportunity to learn rock climbing. And he was the secretary of all social welfare residential schools. He was the secretary of all social welfare residential schools. And then Mr. Shekhar Babu sir, founder and director of Transcend Adventures Rock Climbing, my coach, my support, my guide, my everything from the day one till today. And he's a great mountaineer and the winner of Tenzing Narge National Adventure Award. And my mission, what I wanted to do in future, of course, I want to climb mountains until I am able to. Take my peers with me, and I wanted to uplift my communities, and I wanted to promote sports and adventures, and I wanted to live my life closer to the nature and give back to the society and environment. Then I wanted to encourage many more youngsters to do their best in their future. So please play the video. I wanted to suggest my friends, youngsters, and everyone, especially women, please have a clear vision and plan properly and take right guidance from the right person and face every challenge with never give up attitude and keep smiling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.